What's up, y'all? I'm back out here at the range on a nice sunny day. A little bit chilly out here, but we got a bunch of good stuff planned, and this one right here should be another very interesting 7.62x39 test. As always, the jelly contraptions out here hard at work. I got my chrono and 2 blocks of gel. Now, I've done a test in this first block up here. It was a very, very interesting 9mm and 300 blackout test, so I'll leave a link up above if y'all hadn't seen that. But we got all this space in the front that we should have plenty of room for. So what we got here, like I said, is another 7.62x39 round. Now, these were sent to me by STL Sniper, or AK-47 man. He's the same one that sent me those silver bears I tested not long ago, so I really appreciate that. Now, these are a little bit different flavor. These are the Red Army Standard 124 grain hollow point boat tail. These are their 8v3 rounds. Supposedly, these are fragmenting rounds that just go all to pieces, but I just got to tell you, no matter what the brand so far, Wolf, Tula, that silver bear, if it was a hollow point or a soft point, they all went all to pieces. As soon as they hit this gel, they all went all to pieces. So I don't know that this is going to look a whole lot different from what we've tested in the past, but like I say, it's supposed to be like a crazy fragment round. As far as the appearance of it, it does have a nice looking case on it. It is a steel case, lacquer coated, and you got the sealed neck and the primer on it. Now, in this one, since we only testing a single round type, I figured we'd use a couple different barrel lengths. So for the shorter one, we got my 10-inch Zastava ZPAP 92. And then for the longer one, I'm going to use my 16-inch PSAK GF3. So this ought to be another good AK test. Like I say, personally, I'm expecting to see about the same thing we've seen out of all the hollow points and soft points. But y'all let me know down in the comments if y'all expect something different out of these. All right, y'all, let's see what kind of speeds we can get out of these Frag Masters. I'm going to do a 5-round average on each barrel length. Going to start with this Zastava 10-inch first. Let's see how fast these bad boys are going. Look like 21 something. 2071, I think. It's hard for me to see with that glare. 2109, maybe. 2121. And 2051, I'm pretty sure we got all 5. Let's check that average. All right, so our 5-round average from the 10-inch ZPAP was 2101. Let's reset this thing and let's check out the GF3. All right, let's see if this 16-inch barrel can speed them up some, y'all. $23.53, $23.79, $24.05, $23.61, I don't know if I got one on that. Let me go check that out. All right, we did get 5 readings. It just likes to be slow sometimes about showing it to you for whatever reason, but our 5-round average from the 16-inch GF3 is 2,381 feet per second. And if y'all remember out that ZPAP, it was 2101. So you talking about 280 feet per second difference, 280 feet per second faster from this 16-inch barrel. I would definitely call that a significant difference, but I still feel like we're gonna see basically the same thing in the gel. I could be wrong though. Let me get this set up and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's Fragtastic jelly time. We'll put 1 round through each barrel length into the gel, starting with this 10-inch ZPAP first. Let's see if this jelly will jump. All right, looks like a good hit. Let's go down there and check it out. All right, y'all, this is out of the 10-inch ZPAP. You can see it comes in here, starts tumbling around some more. It just tumbles like crazy, and I'll show you why I know that for sure. You can see the line starts curving over, and you can see down there at the bottom, there's the projectile completely intact. No kind of fragmentation, no kind of deformation or anything. So that did not expand, it did not fragment. It acted just like a FMJ and went in there and started tumbling. All right, y'all, that is definitely not what I expected down there. And honestly, it looks pretty pitiful compared to pretty much every other 7.62x39 round I've tested so far. Maybe it's just because of the lack of velocity there. Hopefully this extra velocity from this 16-inch will get it to do what it's supposed to do. Let's see what we get here. This is gonna be tricky, I'm gonna tell you now. I went ahead and took a little quick video of that track because if this thing does expand, it's probably gonna cover that thing completely up, because I'm gonna try to go up above this one. Let's see what happens, y'all. I think that went right beside that one I just took. So let's go down there and check it out and see what we got. All right, y'all, let's check out what we got down here. It's pretty messy in here. I didn't really want to get that close with those 2 rounds, but it is what it is. Like I say, I did already take a little video of the first one so y'all could see a clear picture, because I figured something like this might happen if this one fragmented, and that's exactly what happened. So the one out the bottom here, that's the one out of the 10-inch Z-Pap. Came in like just a really thin disruption wound channel. You got a big flat area, lots of big flat areas. That's because it started tumbling. There was no expansion, no fragmentation on that one out of the 10-inch. There's a little line there, and if you can see in this second block, that big disruption that curves down, that's that round going down, and it actually popped right out the side there. It's completely intact. It's still right there sticking out of the gel. I'll show you that here in a second. And then the next one was obviously out of the 16-inch. All of this disruption you're seeing here, all of that is from that 16-inch, because the track that's underneath that is completely flat. So all of this wound action, all of this disruption is from the 16-inch. So big wound action comes in here into the second block. You got lots of fragmentation going on like we usually see with these AK rounds. Little pieces going up, little pieces going down, and it looks like the bulk of it looks like your jacket got lost right there. And the largest piece, I think, is that one right here. So that one there acted very similar to pretty much all the other 7.62x39 hollow and soft points that we've tested. So as far as penetration on it, the one out of the 10-inch Z-Pap is sitting right here at exactly 24 inches. The one here out of the 16-inch GF3, the largest piece of it is sitting right at about 23 3/4 of an inch. So here we are from above. The one on the bottom here, that's the 16-inch. Well, bottom looking this direction, but it's actually on top of that other track, which was the 10-inch that's down below it. As you can see, it's flat. That bottom one is flat this way, so you can see the 16-inch track on top of that. And even right here, all of this disruption right in here, all of this, like about right that line right there, this feather right here is the flat section from the 10-inch, but all of this right up in here, this is from the 16-inch. So you can see it going above, and then here starts fragment, a little fragment there, fragment there, the jacket there, and then the longest piece is right there. There's the projectile from that 10-inch. Like I was saying, the track, it just ended right there and plopped it right there, so it was out of energy. And as you can see, like I was saying, very flat sections where it was tumbling throughout there. All right, y'all, let's check out these projectiles. So pretty obvious which is which. This right here is out of the 10-inch. This one's out of the 16-inch. Now the one out of the 10-inch, the only deformation whatsoever is it's flattened a little bit. I'm imagining that's where it smacked that wood right at the end of its travel. So other than that, no kind of attempted expansion, no fragmentation, no nothing. Just exactly like it was sitting in the case. Now the 16-inch here, totally different story. It came all apart like we usually see any kind of hollow point or soft point 7.62x39 do lately. Came all apart. These are the biggest fragments you got left. There's the jacket that completely separated, and then a couple of bigger chunks of the lead, and the rest of it just fragmented throughout the wound track like we see out of these rounds most of the time. So let's get some weights on them. Obviously this one shouldn't have lost anything at all. 124.3 on that one. It does have a little bit of gel, so that's probably the extra weight, so obviously no loss there. And then the one out of the 16-inch went all to pieces. This was the furthest piece that I was able to get. You got 44.2 on that. If I add this next one here, you got about 73 on it. Now, as far as expansion, there's really none to speak of in either case, but I'll give you a couple measurements here. This one's gonna be uneven just because it got smushed like it did, but you got 319, here's the smush part, 285, and then this part here 309. So like I said, it's the same size as it started, it's just smushed a little bit. And then on these pieces here, I'll measure this biggest piece of lead. You got 484 length and about 279 on the width. And then you also had this big old chunk of jacket floating around. If you want to measure it, this thing at the largest part is over an inch across. So there you have it, y'all, the Red Army Standard 8v3 7.62x39. These things were talked about on a lot of places I looked at like they were just some fantastic super round or something. From what I'm seeing here, they're nothing more than just a regular old steel case 7.62x39 hollow point. Now, there's no doubt about it, once you hit up towards 2,000 feet per second velocity, it really doesn't matter what the projectile does. It's going to get the job done. But like I said, I don't see anything here that impresses me any more than just any other standard steel case round. All right, y'all, I'm gonna call it right there for the Red Army Standard 8v3s. But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you take a second, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell notification icon so hopefully you can get notified when I upload new stuff. Y'all take a second if you would and check out my affiliate links in the video description. If you shop through Amazon, hit up that storefront link down there. You go straight through Amazon like normal from there, and anything you buy after that, I get a kickback from them towards the channel. It's starting to get chilly awful fast out here, but luckily with these GS Extreme earbuds, I can cover up my ears with some earmuffs with a nice fuzzy hat. I don't have to worry about anything being in the way. If you're in the market for some fantastic ear pro, check out those Axle affiliate links down below and you can save a pile of money instead of going straight through their site. As always, I appreciate all my Range Gang members and every single one of y'all out there that supports the channel by watching these videos, hitting that thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and like I said, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think about these rounds. It's getting cold awful fast as that sun goes down, so I'm gonna clean everything up and head out of here. I got a bunch of good stuff coming y'all's way, so make sure you stay on the lookout. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.